this is a late edition of the Thursday show. Alicia is going to be like just a special guest in my video, offering comments and stuff, whatever. I'm at home right now, but I'll be leaving to go back to Nashville in like an hour. I have to work tomorrow like at 8:30 in the morning for CMA Fest. So, even though this week has already like been crazy, I was at rehearsals for CMT Awards, and then I worked the actual awards. So like we had to be there between like 9 and 9:30 the day of the awards in the morning, and then there was rehearsal at 12:30, and they ran through the entire show, and then that got over like 3:30. And then we had kind of a break, and then around like 6 you had to start getting ready for the actual awards. Some people had to start getting ready before that because they were in charge of someone who had to be on the red carpet. So, they had to go take them from there. If they were still at the venue, they had to go to their dressing room and be like, you have to be walking the red carpet right now. Some people left to go back to the hotel to get ready. And so there was a couple issues with that. Like, a couple of people said they were going to be back at a certain time, and they weren't. And so then the talent escort had to, like, some people took down the manager's cell phone number. So then they were, like, calling the manager and being like, can you please bring this person back? Like, that was one thing. Like, we had this big meeting at 9:30, and they said, you can ask for the manager's phone number. You cannot ask for the artist's phone number to contact them. So you contact their manager if you need to let them know something. I didn't have anybody like that I needed to have a contact number for. I was Kid Rock's band and Jamie Johnson's band. So, and they were both pretty much on site all day. I didn't really have to worry about them. Yeah, anyway, this is the list of like everybody who had escorts. And yeah, there's like 60 of us. So there's like 60 people that needed an escort, and yeah. Crazy. And then there was a few people who showed up that didn't have escorts, like John Rich and Kix Brooks, I'm pretty sure I saw. And like Joey and Rory were there.
They were just Joey and Rory.
Cheetah, where'd you meet her? Down at Ernie's bar. That song? You don't know? Husband and wife. Duo, anyway. Yeah. So, like, they didn't have an escort. But they were there. Yeah. So, look at it here. Woo! Yeah! Got a pass. I always forget, like, when I'm filming, like, which side I have to face the camera. Anyway, there's my pass. I was supposed to have, like, a purple one that said talent escort on it, but they gave me the wrong one. I really don't care. And then, if you watched the show, you saw that Kid Rock wore a t-shirt that said Made in Nashville. His was, like, blue. Well, we all got one, except mine was gray. And then the crew's was black. Ours was gray so that managers would be able to pick us out. And that says talent escort on the back. I guess last year the t-shirt just said escort, and then they thought about what that could possibly mean. So they changed it to talent escort this year. And then when I'm working the CMA Fest tomorrow and Sunday, I'll have to wear this shirt. It says CMT Summer of Music on the front, and then staff on the back. So I'm pretty excited. And I'm probably going to be super tired next week. But it's worth it. I got to meet pretty much, actually, I think I met everybody on this list. Well, not really met. I saw them, but they were like less than 5 feet away, so there's something. And like, I was standing in this hallway, and they're all coming down this hallway to like enter the venue, and it's like, famous person after famous person after famous person, like Keith and Nicole, Tim and Faith, Miranda and Blake, like, they just start filing past, and I'm just, like, I thought my neck was, like, gonna break, because I kept, like, flipping to, like, see who was coming down the hall, and they're walking right there, and, like, I probably had a really goofy smile on my face, like, the smile I get when Mike turns me into a puddle of stupid. This one? Yeah, that's probably
like the smile I saved for cute boys and penguins.
Yeah, that was probably the smile I had on my face. And I kept thinking that I was, like, going to wake up and it would all be a dream, but it happened. So, there's that. I really wish I could have had, like, a secret camera, like, in my glasses or, like, on my shirt somewhere, so you guys could have seen what I saw, because it was pretty sweet. And
I'll get you a spy cam.
And, like, I swear that Keith Urban almost ran into me twice. Like, he came really close to me. Like, I felt the wind, the air shift as he walked by. And he, like, at one point, actually, like, I was literally, like, like, you put your hand right here in front of your face so you can't see past your hand. That's, like, his arm. It was crazy. I'm just like, whoa, Keith Urban, right there.
Not that you mind.
But, I'm supposed to be invisible. That's why we wore the gray. Just to blend into the wall.
Talent escorts are not seen or heard.
We're ninjas.
Indeed.
But it was a really cool experience, and I got to see how, like, you put live TV together. They rehearsed, like, a couple times, and they not only the artists rehearse, like, the song they're going to perform, but, like, the cameras practice. How they're going to move. And they knew where everyone was sitting, beforehand. And so they knew, like, where the camera would have to, like, so when, like, group video of the year, when they have cameras on all the nominees so that when they announce the winner, the camera goes right to the winner. And it's not like the Academy Awards. They don't do, like, the split screen with, like, 5 different cameras on the people, because CMT just, they show snips of the video. So they don't necessarily have to show the person's face as they're announcing that person, because they're showing a snippet of the video. But then, as soon as the video thing's done, they go back to the presenters, and the presenters say, so-and-so won. I mean, the cameras are on all the nominees, so that they can cut directly to the camera that has the person who won, so they can get the reaction. My mom was calling me, "Hold on, Mom!" Sorry. She wants me. I think she's wondering when I'm going to leave, so I'm going to start wrapping this up. But, yeah, I'm going to apologize again for this being late, but as you can tell, my life's been crazy. And next week's probably going to be I'm going to ramble just as much as I did right now. Cause
She'll tell you about Chase Adkins almost elbowing her in the face.
Oh, yeah, that's a good story.
But next week. Save a little.
Because this is getting really long.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just not really, it's a short story, I can tell it. Basically, I was walking behind him in the hallway. Zach Brown was behind me. I was taking him to his dressing room, and then one of my bosses for just the CMT Awards, Deanna, was taking Trace down the hallway, and I don't know if I sped up or he slowed down or what, but all of a sudden I was, like, almost on him, and so I'm one of those people that if I'm about to run into something, I kind of make a noise, so I was like, whoop! And he, like, whipped around, and his arm almost hit me in the face. And my mom's like, "You should have let him hit you." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Then you would have had a black eye, and then when people ask you where'd you get your black eye, you could be like, Chase Adkins hit me in the face."
I mean, wouldn't that be also mean Chase Adkins, the biggest badass in country music, almost hit her in the face?
Could have been a cool story.
It's like that scene in Mean Girls. One time Regina George punched me in the face. It was awesome.
So, that's my Chase Adkins story. So, obviously, no black eye. He didn't actually hit me in the face.
Did stare her down, though.
I almost, freaked out. He's, like, staring me down. He's super tall. And, I'm not. And he was, like, staring at me. And I was like, holy crap. Stop looking at me. Anyway. But, yeah. I wrote a huge blog, and I listed everybody that I saw. So, you can go check that out on my Facebook. That's all I gotta say. A lot of information I just spilled out. But, saw a lot of cool people. Everyone is just as beautiful in person as you might think. The only person that wasn't what I expected was Taylor Swift. What can you do? It's T-Swifty.
Mm-hmm.
So, not what I expected. I mean, she seemed pleasant enough. Nice enough.
At the time.
But the way she was dressed and she had her hair straight and wasn't what I thought when I, thought I would first meet her. I thought she would have her hair all curly and it would be like seeing her from one of her videos. But she looked way different in person. Not way different, but, she's not what I expected. So, anyway, that's my week. Again, I'm tired of talking. Ugh. Anyway, bye, ladies. Peace. Oh, there you go. Love. Duh. Out.